What's up, YouTube? Dynamic Stone here, and welcome back to part 3 of West of Loathing. So in the last part, we bought the horse, the spooky horse, and we pretty much finished up with the town of Boring Springs. So we're going to move on to the town of Dirtwater. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Yes. Who will you take with you? Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, Susie Cochran, Gary the Goblin, Go to Lone, or on second thought, don't leave yet. I don't really like Crazy Pete. I don't think he'd really be all that helpful. Doc Alice would probably drink herself to death during the journey, so maybe not. Let us take the vengeful Susie Cochran. You pop back to the saloon and collect Susie. Hit the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? I'll do that manually. Okay, you now have the option of turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Open your character screen when you want to spend XP. Check your map. You consult the southeast-west map that the hostler gave you. It only lists two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater. Oh, it looks like Susie's waving at us. That was a quick journey on our spooky sassafras. She neighs in whispery gratitude. What's up, Susie? It's your partner. What's new, Susie?
I'd like to check up on some of the ranches in these parts. See how bad the cow attacks are getting.
All right. Do you know some?
Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least were. Guess we'll just have to see. There's not one far from here.
You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. What do you think we should do next?
If we're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon the train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other? Might be worth checking out.
Good idea. Room for rent, require within. Let's check it out. Oh no! Another spittoon! This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than two kinds of drinks, and a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy. Rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yep. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Don't keep on searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. You got an item, filthy porcelain cow. Hooray! Okay, let's check it out. Filthy porcelain cow. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out of a little hole in the bottom of it. +3 melee attack damage, +3 spell damage. Sweet. Looks like Suzy. This gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. Oh, he's fancy. Look at the mustache on that gentleman.
Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon.
Hi, thanks. I'm Jebediah.
Glad to know you, Jebediah. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room.
That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested?
How much does it cost?
Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis.
Wow, great. Guest rooms. Ooh. Look, your room at the Jewel Saloon. Nice view from up here. There's a postcard on this little table. Take it. You got an item. Play postcard. It's your bed. Sleep. No, I'm good. I don't need to sleep. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a good-for-nothing red-faced jerk. You gain an effect. Angry. Insult yourself again. You better not insult yourself anymore. If you get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. So what does being angry do? You're madder and horny. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. +3 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. I'll take it. This is Susie's bed. Hi, Susie. It's your partner. Susie, do you have a twin? Interesting.
Howdy, Jebediah. Anything I can get for you?
Hey, you Lloyd. Need any help with anything?
Yes, well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player.
I thought the music sounded a little off.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key.
This has suddenly taken a strange turn. What are these boyos? I will scoot on my butt. Oh, no. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Retards. What do we got over here? The piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix it. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Pick the lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated.
Yes, I see what's wrong.
You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all.
Howdy, Jebediah. Anything I can get for you?
Hey, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you.
Yes, I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Jebediah. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one.
Hey, no worries, Lloyd. Who's that old man by the piano?
Oh, yes, that's old Elsberry. Tragic fellow he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody would buy 'em. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like.
Too bad, I love that stuff.
Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind.
He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking to you completely, come to that. And just stands there by the piano nowadays, yes. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fellow. Do you need help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay, bye for now. I'm coming over here to talk to you. Poor old Elsberry. Okay, maybe not. Slop. Buy some slop. You gain a plate of slop. Yummy. Delicious. Increases your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. You choke down the slop, wondering why pigs always seem to enjoy this stuff so much. Blech. Kitchen. What's going on in her? This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. This shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Hello there. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So, you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventurousome. Well, as it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Well, I'd say your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! Nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the float on your map. Fort Cowardice. That's a bit, foreboding? Disconcerting, maybe? Ooh, a bell. Okay. Knocked over a chair. This chair fell over. Set it back up. There we go. Gain 1 EXP. Awesome. Slop fed. Ugh. So. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Okay. Ooh, a mercantile. What we got up in here? Hello there. Welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. What you got there, bud? Advanced cow punching. That's cool. Read this to learn a new cow punching skill. What else we got? Disposable binoculars. Dynamite. Plum pudding. A shovel. Soda crackers. Tooth powder. And Vienna blood sausages. Vienna blood. Well, we don't really need the broken board, so we can sell that. We'll sell the dusty turnip. That might come in handy, actually. We'll sell Granny's. Sorry, Granny, I'm selling your brass knuckles. Let's go ahead and get the advanced cow punching. Gotta learn me how to punch cows a little bit better. This is a single volume from a sprawling encyclopedia of cow punching knowledge. Read it. There's a chapter about adapting the stampeding behaviors of demonic cattle for human use. Gives bull stomp, a combat skill that does a small amount of damage to all of your enemies. There's an essay about how to do a particular kind of sit-up that makes your abs really thick. Gives brawny, a perk which increases your maximum HP. A chapter about rubbing your skin with sandpaper in order to thicken it. Gives thick skin, a skill that increases your armor, protecting you against melee attacks. So I can get an AoE skill, a buff to my health, or a buff to my armor. Let's get brawny. You read the book while doing 10,000 sit-ups. Got a perk, brawny. After you're done, you tear the book in half as a testament to your newfound strength. Daggone right I do. Yes, right. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. You look very angry. Dirtwater Post Office. Sponsored by LT&T. A big cabinet of locked post office boxes. Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm Jebediah Broseph. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. I'm just gonna crawl over to this little girl handing out flowers. Hello, little girl. This little girl is selling flowers. Buy some 50 meat. No, thank you for your sweet smelling flowers, my dear. What do these do? These flowers smell really good. Plus 15% stench resistance. I assume stench is a... yes, hence to enter the jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here?
No, we don't currently have a sheriff.
Offer to be sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe.
Do you have any law enforcement experience?
Nah, not really.
Have you been to sheriff school?
No.
Do you have an existing relationship with Thurwater's local government? Are you familiar with all of the local ordinances? Do you even live here?
No.
Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be sheriff?
I just assumed...
You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day?
Well, when you put it that way... She snorts.
If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job.
Sorry.
It's okay, like I said, it happens all the time.
Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff?
Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. One of the posters are back there, Cassell's are over yonder.
She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. The poster reads, Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang, for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Oh, those cravens. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Duh, yeah. You discovered a new map location. Cavern Canyon. Got it. It's a wanted poster. Wanted poster. If accuracy is important, read it. It says, Wanted. The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least the location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yeah. Take note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Got it. Durka, 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 durka. C.T. Nelson. Lot available. Lots of... Oh, excuse me while I crawl around, people. Not a lot available. Nothing past here. Okay. Well then, I suppose... Oh, wow. Lots of stuff going on. Okay, let's go to the desert house. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're some sort of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like from here. Let's fight him. Oh, we gonna punch him. Got to jump on him this time. Skeleton, tough-looking skeleton. A necromantic cultist. Let's get beefy. And then we are gonna smack the skeleton. Shabam, Skelebro! Susie will shoot her target for 11 damage. Susie will hastily construct some cover for her. Shoot Skelly. Boom! Sniper. Yeah, right, you. Smack. Shoot him, Susie! God, victory! You beat the heck out of that cultist. Fortunately for him, there's a handy supply of unbroken bones available. Unfortunately for him, you yoinked his bones manual, or whatever this is. You got an item. Introductory Nex-Mex and a skeleton bone. Nice! The desert house. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. What's this? This black-covered book written in black ink on black paper is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex-Mex. Okay. Gives you the grin and skull skill. Let's read it. I don't know what that means. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. Got a skill, grin and skull. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Spoopy! Alright, so we got the grin and skull skill. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary, so you know what would be double scary? Yes, you do. So it deals, it's a skill that deals spooky damage. Alright, so I can increase, let's increase intimidating up to level 2. And let's increase muscle. Boop. Alright. Hey, Susie. Oh, I'm sneaky. What's your partner talk?
Looks like these fellas hold up tight. Unless you want to fight on your hands, you have to go in real quiet like.
Sneaky, sneaky. With my knees bending backwards. That's right, I'm the sneaky, sneaky. Yumps. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not going to be able to get past without luring the gang in the house. Ooh, give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins continually gnawing the human femur. Good for him. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Can I not sneak any further? Okay. The hinges on this gate are really rusted. If you open it, guys inside are definitely going to hear it. Let me rethink this. Can I keep sneaking? So I need like sneak with my knees bending backwards. Well, one of my knees bending backwards. So let's not do that yet. Wait, hold on. What is this? Moxie. You've got Moxie, kid. And this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. Grit, the extent to which the tougher you'll be. Gumption. Glamour. Increases my liver capacity. Gumption. Spleen. Grit. Pain tolerance. Okay, so let's increase our grit. Because getting angry increases our primary stats. So I also don't want to try and open that gate yet. So let's go to the Stearns Ranch. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you, or anything else really. Skeleton bro, you think you can get away from me? I don't think so. Let's get beefy. Mr. Skeleton, I'm going to punch you. Chop! I'm just chopping. Alright. Just shoot him, Susie. Thanks, Susie. Got 10 skeleton bone. Ooh, haystacks. Needles! Needles! What you got to say about here? No.
Another ranch burning down by friggin' cows. Dang, that stings me something fierce.
Guess we should check for survivors, huh? It's a haystack. Oh, I didn't want to go to the house yet. Done exploring. It's a crate. Open it up. You got an item. Lock and ranch dressing. Is that like actual food? This is an amazing poultice. You can apply it to your wounds before you even get there. Increases your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day. We'll save that. That could come in. It's a button cactus, but I ain't got the origin. Here's some graves. Jethro, Mary Stearns, flower smoking picket. Smoking chrysanthemum. Gwendolyn Stearns, Jethro Stearns, and looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint under the search. I got a charred locket. So what's this? It's a... This item goes on your lapel plus 2 spell damage. I'll take that because I do have a spell. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Pick locket. Picture of Mary Stearns. Examine it. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. That might come in handy later. What's up with the outhouse? Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Fight! Got the jumps on the pyro bow. I'm gonna cast a spooky spell. Pah! Shoot him, Susie! We won. The outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. I got a toilet pistol. Great. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Way to go, Susie. It deals stench damage. Let's grab that. Alright, let's go to the house. Hey, Susie. It's a lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. Pick it. Ooh, a document. A stock certificate. Just sell it. This is a certificate enabling the bearer to 13 shares of Acme Chemical Industries, a company based in Philadelphia. What's this? There's some steel beans in this pot. We got blackened beans. Cool. Right over here. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside, Mary Stearns' diary. Let's read it. The first page in a little girl's handwriting. This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out, and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. This seems a little dark. Keep reading. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Keep reading. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Is Grace in the toy box? Toy box contains a steel object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's a work of a moment to find the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Jebediah. Hi, Jebediah. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Sure, no. Hooray. Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Sure. Hooray. The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spoopy. Alright, that was so spoopy my knees have stopped working properly. Here's the basement. I don't have safe cracking, pile of loose boards, food on the shelf, sugar guns, clove drops, Vienna blood sausages. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Peanut butter. Ah, it worked. Check that out. Handstand over this. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Break it. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. And how? Absolutely. There ain't no way I'm taking some demonic doll, a cup full of blood. Yeah, right, like I would let that happen. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a bit ominous. And with the destruction of the demonic goblet, I am out of time for this episode. We went a little bit long, sorry, but I really wanted to finish that before I cut it. But I really appreciate you guys watching part 3. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.